Ready? Well, just beyond proud of our TSU family. They showed up today. They were cheering hard. Hard-fought game against a crosstown rival, Lipscomb. Unbelievably well-coached team. I think they're going to have an unbelievable year. I'm just glad we found a way. The game was a tale of two halves, a game of runs, and TSU Tigers, we made the run when it mattered. So really proud of our guys.
All right. What was the kind of the temperature of the room when you went down big early? After being up big.
Me personally, I wasn't concerned because basketball is a game of runs. I was more concerned of why we were doing it and how they got back in the game. It was our mistakes, our lack of playing hard. They got physical with us. We didn't respond, and we just needed to get in the locker room and tell them guys face to face. They need to hear it. We said it in the huddle, but they need to hear it and see it, and they needed to believe it. And they made the changes. So credit to the players.
All right, Junior. On the floor, they were definitely knocking down a lot of shots. What were they doing to kind of compromise your defense?
I think like what Coach said was just kind of more on us. We kind of got away from our game plan, just being physical with them and guarding our yard. We got kind of tired. Kind of got some fouls. Some dudes tried to back off defensively, but I think when it kind of got to the nitty gritty again, we kind of just got back to our principles and our scout.
All right, and as far as just the play of you and Marcus and Christian, just y'all's played down the stretch. What can you just say about just the leadership and just the resolve of this team?
I could just say we've been here, you know what I'm saying? We're some older guys. We got an older team. We got a bunch of good dudes in the locker room, a bunch of resilient dudes. So when it came down to it, we just are confident and supportive of each other. So we just stayed together instead of falling apart when we went down big. We got closer and led to the outcome.
All right, and Coach, what can you say you've kind of learned a little bit about this team during the non-conference schedule?
Yeah, so far, the one thing I've been really proud of, we've had a lot of games where we've been down and had to come back. We've had a lot of close games we've had to try to find a way to win, and that's going to pale heavy for us going into conference play, because that's really ultimately what we're working for, to be our best version of ourselves once we get into conference play. Games like this help it. We got to be able to take this and do the same thing we're playing on the road in the OVC. On the road, home we're comfortable. So just continuing to learn. We got, 3 or 4 more home games that we continue to get better before we play our first conference game. So we're just going to continue to learn.
All right, Coach, you shortened your rotation in the second half. Was that by design because of how they ran that run at the end of the first half?
Well, yes and no. We had some guys that got into a rhythm, and we wanted to stay with the rhythm guys. We had great minutes from Rich, Abner, and Manny, Dewana, and TJ in the first half. But in the second half, Dawn was playing really well, so that third rotation of big, we went back with the Dawn. Zul was playing well, so that next rotation, instead of going Reese, we went back with Zul and just stayed with our guys that we know have experience. But I trust those guys wholeheartedly, no matter what, all year long. And they're going to have games. We're going to rely on them. They needed that experience today.
Junior, how tough is it on the defense for them that you have 3 guys that wanted the ball down the stretch? You had Christian that made a move and went for a dunk and got fouled, and you made a big-time 3-up-3. And then Marcus handled the ball. How tough it is on the defense to have 3 guys that wanted the ball to
Yeah, it's very tough. I think for any team, especially me and Fitz in the backcourt, just that speed and CB complement us very well, just knowing how to cut off of us and knowing how to play with us, which led to that backdoor dunk. But I think it's going to be really tough on teams. We're missing some guys, you know what I'm saying? Guys still coming along and learning, but I think it's really hard, and it's going to be tough for teams to guard us.
And another game Wednesday, fellas. What you got to do to get back on track? And guys are coming back now to be able to do some things on Wednesday to get the victory.
I definitely think we just got to get back in the lab and just listen to the coaches with the scout. It's a quick turnaround, so we got to get our bodies right, get healthy, and then just have a good few mental days and practice and get ready to go.
Anything you want to add, Coach?
No, I'm just proud of them. At the end of the day, we're focused on Charleston Southern. Win or loss, we be ready to get right back into it. Fortunately, we got a good win. We're on a 2-game winning streak at home, so we just do everything we can to get 3 on against Charleston Southern.
All right, Coach. Congratulations. You too, Junior.
Appreciate it.
See you on Wednesday.
Thank you.